The following program is brought to you by Kevin Shorey Ministries and our family of friends.
Hey, Jay, you know what day it is?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, Kevin.
No, Jay, the yoke's on you. It's deviled eggs week.
Ah, well, actually, we like to call them angeled eggs.
Exactly.
Egg roll it.
It's the Kevin Shorey Show. Taped before a live studio audience in Branson, Missouri at the Branson Mill. Today, Kevin's special guest, Rick Thomas. And the sometimes funny and always co-host, Justin Aller. And now, here's your host, Kevin Shorey. Welcome to the Kevin Shorey Show. It's a great day to serve the Lord. Glad you're here. Come on in, folks. Come on and join the show. We got folks from Minnesota. We even got a studio member from Taiwan.
What?
Well, that's right, yes. She's come to celebrate Angel Egg Day.
Oh.
Yes. We've got some.
man.
Our wonderful hostess, Casey, has made these. I'm scared to eat one because it's just going to make me look so
Yeah.
ugly on TV.
Yeah,
But
your
don't
wife
take them
doesn't-
away because
Okay.
I'm
No,
definitely
we'll
going to eat. What we're doing is it's Diabetes Awareness Month and the month of November, and they gave me that big D word, and I was like, no, I refuse, you know. And so what can you do? A lot of it can be done with what you eat, and so we're just giving you alternatives. Yesterday we had some celery with peanut butter or almond butter. That replaces potato chips, not good. French fries, worse.
Grease.
You know, but it's more than the grease. That's high in carbs and sugar content, and it just it spikes you. And so you don't really know these things. I've traded out ice cream for yogurt, you know, or I whip up heavy whipping cream, which is low in carbs.
Yeah.
You whip that up and put in some little, you know, chocolate or coffee.
I'm hungry now, Kevin.
We have flavoring. Anyway, so it's really good. But eggs are a great substitute, too. They're finding out that there's good cholesterol in eggs now. I'm really amazed at the egg, though. Who was the first guy to say, look what just came out of that chicken's butt?
Let's eat it.
Let's eat it. Yeah, I know. It just, you know, I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm glad they did. You can have omelets. Scrambled eggs, fried eggs, you know, you do breakfast, you can make egg salad for lunch, you can do all kinds of frittata for supper.
Or make a bunch of bad jokes for your monologue. That too.
Yes.
Eggs are good for that.
Hey, good, and they just smell like eggs, so we're going to put them down over here. We are thankful for all of our partners, our family of friends. And we're sending out a FOF. We just talked about that before the show. Family of friends.
Sending out an FOF to the world.
It's great. Leave the singing for our guests and stuff. But we do. We have different things that we send as thank you gifts
Kevin? Tell me what
as you
this
help us to get the message out. Oh, and I still got peanut butter because it's Peanut Butter Lovers
Yes,
Month,
I do
and
love
so
peanut
this is
butter,
good for you. Good, but watch the sugar. There's some sugar content in that. You got to watch. Look at read the labels. My mom always taught me read labels. Speaking of labels, you need to read the labels on this. Microwaves, radiation that comes from your phone can be dispelled. They have a new invention that dispels it from cell phones, baby monitors, laptops, desktops, monitors, routers, smart meters. But this is kids' armor. It's for all ages, but they call it the kids' armor because now there's kids like 9, 10 years old or younger with cell phones.
4-year-old.
We want to protect them from the
iPad,
radiation. And so these 2 little stickers that come in this box will do that. It's been verified by the Jasper Clinic, not just paid off like some government thingy or whatever. I shouldn't say government, but you know, from some, but this was actually, it works. And so get your kids' armor. We got, speaking of what works, we've got these as gifts too. Woundies that covers up the wounds. There's some secret ingredients. They're not secret. They're ingredients that have never been used before.
All natural.
Yeah. Woundies covers up your wounds and promotes healing for your scrapes, cuts, bruises, wounds.
Bumps
That's
and
Woundies.
Boo-boos.
Got emu oil. I don't know how they
did
milk
they
an
do
emu.
that?
I don't know. But then there's Neo Relief. This takes away the headache pains, arthritis pains. I had this bad heel pain that just the other day I pulled something and just put it on there, disappeared.
Where'd
it's
it go?
temporary relief of this. Yeah, where I don't know. It went back to hell where it came from.
Preach it, Kevin.
But one of the secret ingredients in this is poison ivy. I know. Yeah.
Whoa.
If it's done right, it does inflammatory. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then there's this. This is an easy application. This is a temporary relief. One of the secret ingredients, this is cactus. Did you know that? This
no.
is called, it's a topical formula for the temporary relief of symptoms associated with your menstrual cycle during menstruation or ovulation. It's called period relief. That's for all the ladies, all for you ladies right there. So look, find out about all that, and all the information, the prices are right there, or what you give. But what I really want to do is help people around the world. We're working now.
Reaching the
I'm
world.
going to help some victims from the Orlando shooting. We're really still working on that. And then we want to help. We found out there's orphans, over 300,000 in Guatemala. I didn't know that. I've never had an apple or a banana. So $25 or more, your gift, it's going to Guatemala for Christmas. So that's
Merry
exciting.
Christmas, yeah.
But our monthly partners, really what makes this program happen. It's called our Family of Friends, sending out a FOF, like we said. And Justin will explain that to you right now. Roll it.
What an awesome year. You know, we've come so far, but we still have a long way to go to reach the world for Jesus. Thank you, Family of Friends, for your monthly support. And we ask that you join, and at $33 a month, you'll receive a new gift chosen by Kevin to bless you. This month, in time for Christmas, is Kevin's original Christmas CD, featuring songs that he's written and are requested every Christmas season, such as Let's Put Christ Back into Christmas and I Will Not Be Silent About That Silent Night. And as a bonus, another print from one of Juanita Harold's award-winning mosaics. This one is a limited numbered edition, Man's Hope, Jesus. If displayed and framed, it's sure to get a mention every time somebody visits this holiday season. And now, for a limited time, we're asking for those who will give a one-time leadership gift of $333. We're calling this our VIP Family of Friends. And to say thank you, we want you to come visit us here in Branson, where you will be showered with gifts, given 2 free nights at a nice Branson hotel, VIP studio seating, and dinner and a Branson show with Kevin. You can do this up to 2 times a year if you call ahead and make reservations. You can call us at 209-44-KEVIN or write us at P.O. Box 1122, Branson, Missouri 65615. Or you can go to kevinshorey.com and become a $33 a month Family of Friend partner, or a VIP Family of Friend with your one-time gift of $333 today.
And we're back. Please help us. Hey, we are not only doing a television program, but we do go and minister out there around the world. We just were in New Orleans this last weekend, and we're going to a lot of places around the country before the year is up. I just wanted to say that we are going to be here in Branson at Grace Community Assembly tonight at 7 o'clock with a special healing and miracle service. You want to be there for that. The CD release concert of Brenda McClintock, one of our favorite singers here in Springfield at Eagle Heights Worship Center. That's coming up this Saturday night at 7. And then on Sunday is the Jammin' for Jesus. That is at the Victorian Village, there at the Forever Friends room there, Jammin' for Jesus. A lot of guests. I'm hosting that, and there's a lot of music, and it's great ministry. I am so honored that for the first time on the Kevin Shorey Show I saw this show last Christmas, and I'm just so glad that he's here in Branson. One of the greatest shows you've got to see is Rick Thomas. This is a great illusionist and magician, and I love this show, and I'm so honored that he's here. Let me just give you a taste of what it's like to see Rick Thomas in concert or at his show.
3, 2, 1.
Rick Thomas.
Time now to indulge your mind.
PRVegas.com proclaims Rick Thomas is the best magician on the Las Vegas Strip. Millionaire Magazine quotes, Rick Thomas is not just the best magician in Vegas, he's the best magician, period. Rick Thomas has completed 5 world tours in over 50 countries.
He presents the most intriguing and innovative illusion on stage and television today. Everyone is amazed by the slick choreography incorporated into each illusion and kept in suspense until the magical climax of each fantastic effect.
Feel the beat as Rick cuts it up in this next mind-ripping effect.
magician. What's going on?
I am holding my hands two leather restraints.
I've never seen those before. You've been naughty, haven't you?
That's good. You've done this before, haven't you?
I have, only recreationally, though. Don't worry.
Check it. I do that, you just look.
Yeah. Oh!
Just like that. Thanks. That's it, right there.
Whoa! Honey, you're right!
Rick's exotic bird act is his elegant signature piece. It is no wonder that Rick Thomas continues to perform all over the world. He is the greatest star in magic today. You've seen for yourself his unbelievable magic. You've witnessed the fantasy, the illusionary magic of Rick Thomas.
Imagination, dreams, action. Rick Thomas.
Now the man, the legend, what you just saw, he's right here. It's Rick Thomas. Give him a nice welcome. Thank you, sir. Man, I am so honored. I saw you at Christmas time. My wife and I were at the show, and the Osmond sang, the Lennon sisters sang. It was a great show. And you did your part, and I'm like, okay, they're awesome, but I want to see a whole show. So I've got to see a whole show. Your show is such a success here in Branson. And what's the name of your show here?
It's just the magic of Rick Thomas.
Magic of Rick
Illusionist
Thomas.
Rick Thomas. Everybody knows Rick Thomas. In fact, they'll say, I want to see that illusionist. They go, okay, we know where to send you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, come straight out
there's
to
something
the
about
show.
dream, though, the theme of...
Yeah, my show has always been about following your dreams. I tell the audience that they have to follow their dreams not just for themselves, but for the rest of our future. And it is critical that we do so because you following your dreams will make all of our lives better.
Whoa.
And when we start realizing that once you stop following dreams, progress stops. We wouldn't even I know it sounds strange, but without people dreaming, we wouldn't even have like ice cubes. We wouldn't have cars. We wouldn't have air conditioning.
Eggs. We wouldn't
have well, okay. We'd have eggs.
It was a dream.
We just wouldn't be doing anything with them. But dreaming it's huge. And so I have my entire career always said, follow your dreams and make it a reality.
Wow, that is so powerful because people sometimes, they receive those things, but they don't act on them. And man, I've acted on mine. This is why we're doing what we're doing, and you're doing what you're doing. Now, they go to a show. We saw little clips of it, but you go to a show, what do you see? You're cutting people in half, and birds are coming out of nowhere and stuff. Tell it better than I am.
Well, okay. Well, one thing is I do put them back together.
Yes.
If I don't, that's a felony. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
I got to make sure that I put them back together again.
Right.
But one of the greatest effects actually we have this year in the Christmas show, my sister and I competed in ballroom dance throughout our youth and teens. We were taught by my grandmother, and my sister and I were United States ballroom dancing champions.
Whoa.
And it's not the dancing on the floor that's amazing. It's the dancing in the air. There is no human being alive doing what I've created, and we dance in the air.
Oh, goodness.
It's the finest magic spectacle you will ever see in your life. I'm very proud to say that I opened my show on Broadway Thanksgiving Day.
All right,
And,
Broadway. On Broadway.
It is because of these effects, illusions that I have created that no one else in the world has or ever will do.
That's amazing.
And the dancing in the air, I can tell you more than anything, when people come to the show, they are stunned by this beautiful illusion.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of it. Took me over 5 years to create this piece. We had a lady come in, just even this week, she said at the end of the show, we just saw Peter Pan on Broadway. why can they not do what I just saw Rick Thomas do? And I said, you just said it. I'm Rick Thomas.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. It's exclusive to you.
It's exclusive to me, and it really is a beautiful piece. Now, something else, and I got to tell you right off the bat, something else that's exciting in the show this year. We do have a helicopter. I think they saw it on the video over there. Not only do we make a helicopter appear, I then take somebody from the audience and place that person in the helicopter and make both that person and the helicopter vanish.
Whoa.
We then ask their spouse if they'd like to leave things as is.
Yeah, exactly.
Or bring her back.
Yes. You usually pull up skinny people from the audience to do that so they can disappear. You ever had like a big person like myself, disappear? Because I'm going to throw that challenge out to you. Next time.
You got it. You can put your name on the list.
Get
we'll
a big
you up
person
there.
in that helicopter and see if you make that move.
Well, we do. You know what? I will tell you this. What's exciting about the show as well is my audience participation.
Yeah.
I am well versed in just allowing people to come up on stage and watch. One of those effects where I do cut somebody in half, I literally ask audience members, anybody who wants to join me on stage.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have 20, 30, 40 people on stage as I actually cut somebody in half and put them back together again. And they stand right there.
Yeah.
And they experience something they've never seen before in their life.
You're not only a great illusionist, but you're a great entertainer because you really work with people great. You're hilariously funny. I mean, just you keep everybody on the edge of their seat, not only with the illusions, but with just your humor and your entertainment. I just love it. You have the whole full package.
Thank you.
I mean, where are you from originally?
Long Beach, California.
California.
Yeah, I grew up right next to Disneyland.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
see, because you knew about dreaming and imagination.
I'll tell you
had
this,
to.
I was thrilled. I go to Disneyland all the time. My first real
me too.
job, I was a magician for the Disneyland Hotel when I was 17 years old.
Oh, goodness.
Youngest
I
single
knew
performer.
why I loved you now.
Yeah.
Another
Youngest
Disney
single
man.
performer for Disney ever in those days. And I guess I'm telling people that I'm aged. But I will tell you this.
Brother.
I'm
You're
seasoned. And it was exciting because I would go and I knew Disney backwards and forwards, but it wasn't the actual outward appearance. It was the internal workings of how the rides worked and how they created shows and the behind the scenes. And even just here, being here in this room with you and having this show recorded, the show may be looking really cool here, but it's the behind the scenes that entertains me.
Yeah.
I watch and look at the people and the cameras swinging around all over the place.
We have a lot of entertainment behind our scenes, yes.
It's awesome. Yeah.
For sure.
Much more entertainment on that side of the camera.
But you also performed in Vegas for 15 years, is it?
15 years. I did 2 shows a night, 6 nights a week. I started at the Tropicana and then jumped over to the Sahara and then the Steve Wynn, the Wynn Hotel.
Yes.
And Planet Hollywood.
Whoa.
So 15 years. And I also worked in Vegas with tigers. Now, I didn't show it on the video because I really tried to take it out of the video and presentation now.
Yeah.
But I had tigers for over 20 years. And I raised 15 tigers from birth.
Awesome.
And I decided one day, after working with these beautiful creatures, that I would take all of these animals, remove them from my show, and place them in a reserve.
Oh,
and I
that's
did
so
for
awesome.
the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And now, in my show, I show a video of what I did with the tigers previously, and then after the show, we sell stuffed tigers. But the proceeds from all the sales goes to the Endangered Species Fund.
Isn't that great? Thank you, man.
Yeah.
You're my hero. I love animals. We have the zoo bring their animals here once a month. I love animals. I'm glad you're protecting the tigers.
Yeah, and now we know that the money's going for something good. In fact, I myself personally assist with all the vehicles in a particular part of India that is protecting the tigers. You know, their maintenance with the people that are trying to protect these animals, and I'm doing everything I can. I'm not there. I don't live there.
Yeah.
But I do what I can in support.
right.
And that's the same with you guys, just making sure that we've got bananas and apples going to the right children, and
to
just
Guatemala.
listening to you
It's my
and
heart.
just even this morning alone, the many things that you do and attempt to do for other people across the world, we applaud you.
Well, thank you. To God be the glory, for sure. And I know you know about that. You're a believer and love the Lord. And so for those that are watching that think maybe he's into wizardry and sorcery, we want you to know it could be further from the truth.
Absolutely.
These are all great tricks and illusions that are created by him, and has nothing to do with the devil, that's for sure.
None whatsoever. I was telling him previously before we went to camera that last year I had the privilege of performing and walking throughout Jerusalem.
Oh.
And I walked the streets where Jesus walked, and I went to, the Garden of Gethsemane, and I just, you stand there and you are in complete awe and you are overwhelmed. There are so many different types of people there as well in Jerusalem coming to see this amazing place and what it is even today. And as a Christian, we can all have our own feelings and concepts and ideas about what's going on, but man, how lucky and blessed we are to have this great, wonderful God above us, who's given us our lives, opportunity to return to Him, and this beautiful world we live in today, and especially the United States. I talk about our men and women who serve in the armed forces as well, and we have an election coming up, and I know things are challenging to all of us, but just about talking about dreams and following your dreams, all of us have to do our part, in spite of what is put in front of us as far as our leadership, by doing what we can to make this country great. So don't give up on yourselves, and don't give up on your neighbors, and just make sure you keep Christ in your heart, and you'll be okay.
That's so good. Thank you, Dennis. One final question. We just have a couple minutes left. You're successful in Vegas. What brought you to Branson?
Jimmy Osmond.
Jimmy Osmond. I love that guy. I love him.
He called me 3 years ago. Well, actually, what happened is Andy had passed away.
Yeah.
And Andy Williams from his Moon River Theater, and it was, of course, a very sad occasion. And they were planning on, or even considering, closing the theater.
Oh, goodness.
As so many theaters have come and gone here in Branson as well. And you can't take a theater like this, one of the greatest of all theaters in Branson.
It is one of the
And
greatest.
they called and said, would you bring your show to Branson? Now, I don't sing.
Yeah.
But they knew that my show was the most successful family show in the history of Las Vegas. And they knew if anything was family and it was of that great strength, we could get it to Branson and it might work. And it did.
It does.
Saved the theater.
Yeah. You're going to be here a couple weeks at Christmas time, so get your tickets and come out. Will you be part of a whole show, or you have your own at Christmas?
My show actually closes this next Friday. Then we have the Christmas show. I'll be in the first 2 weeks of it.
Okay.
Then I have to graciously bow out to go to Broadway.
But you'll be back next year.
And I'll be back and reopen the show next March 13th.
All right. Come see the Rick Thomas Show. All the information there is in front of you, and see what he does. And come back sometime when you could do something, just so
next time we'll get out in front of you and we're going to perform for the audience.
In the audience? Okay.
Maybe reopening the show next year, that'd be. How about with the helicopter? Why don't we bring the helicopter right here?
Bro, if you can do that, I will allow you to do that.
Okay.
But
basically,
it sounds
nothing,
like you can do anything. So.
Nothing from my show kind of fits through the doors. So.
Anyway, we'll be right back after this, and I'll be back on my soapbox to recap this whole program for you today. Thank you, Rick Thomas, for being here. Give him another hand. Roll it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Gordon Pedersen. My mission is to help lift people physically, spiritually, and mentally. I believe the body will heal itself if you give it the proper tools.
Dr. Pedersen is board certified in anti-aging and regenerative medicine. He has 4 medical doctorate degrees in areas of clinical, research, naturopathic, and wound care. He has worked under Jonas Salk, the American medical researcher noted for the discovery of the polio vaccine. Dr. Pedersen is the medical director of the Silver Health Institute.
I want you to recognize the history of silver. It's part of our mission statement to recognize that 1,000 years ago, silver was nothing more than a coin thrown into a barrel to inhibit bacterial growth. 100 years ago, the new ionic forms and colloids were starting to show up, and they got a lot of really good benefits medically speaking. Then in the last 10 years, there has been new Aquasul technology, and even patents have been developed throughout this time period. But now, at the Silver Health Institute, we're identifying new and improved forms of silver. Not just aquasols, not just colloids or ionics, but actual structured silver with benefits like alkalinity so that your body can use it every single day. As you can see, I'm proud to help research and deliver the new and improved message of the new and improved silver. In fact, these silvers are being studied at the pharmaceutical levels. A pharmaceutical company called Nelson Labs has tested them and found that the new and improved structural alkaline silver outperforms all the rest. This is significant because it's a silver designed for your body to be used every single day.
Yeah, boy, that program was so good. Thank you, Rick Thomas, for being here today. It just goes by so fast. Tomorrow we're going to have Jerry Lee Lewis, the one and only David Brooks, who plays Jerry Lee Lewis on the $1 Million Quartet show here in Branson, and was on Broadway. Anyway, it's been a great week, but all week I want to share something. Rick touched upon it. He talked about dreams. If you have a dream, that's one thing, but if you act upon that dream, a dream that comes from God. I had a dream and I never gave it up for years. That's why I'm here today doing what I'm doing. But don't give up. Joseph had a dream, and 38 years later it came to pass. He never gave up. Even though his brothers turned on him, he was thrown in a pit and then thrown in jail. He still never gave up on the dream. Don't give up on your dreams. I'm encouraging everybody within the sound of my voice, don't give up. God gives visions. If he gives you a vision, he'll give you the provision. It's up to you to step out. Paul told Timothy in the book of Timothy, he says, the things that have been prophesied over you, even by the laying on of hands, be careful to see that they come to pass. In other words, don't just get a prophecy. Don't just get a dream or a vision and say, well, I'm just waiting for it to happen. You have to do something. When God gives that to you, you need to go forward and move forward in the things God has for you. Also, I want to say every day, don't go by the illusion of the media sometimes. It will distract you in other issues. Go with the issues of the Bible and vote. Make sure you vote. The Greeks used to call those idiotes, which we get the word idiot from. Don't be an idiot. Come on, vote. And remember, vote because it's Jesus who's the answer for your world today. We'll see you tomorrow.
The world-famous Branson Mill at 3300 North Gretna Road, where art meets entertainment, featuring the Corner Store Studio, friendly staff, hundreds of shops, demonstrations, crafts, snacks, classes, artwork, fun for all ages, the Treehouse Cafe. All under one roof at the world-famous Branson Mill, where art meets entertainment.
Promotional consideration provided by Meyer Hotels.
The preceding program was brought to you by Shorey Ministries and our family of friends.